Bam, 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 bam. Hi, friends. Welcome. Hope you all are doing well. I always do this. I always adjust my seat throughout the week and then don't adjust it back. Let's try that again. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Welcome, friends. Hope your Friday is doing well. Hope your week, it's the weekend. Come on, everybody. It's the weekend. Glad to be with you guys. If you're new to the channel, my name is Lux Domino. I'm your Sherpa of streaming. Tonight, we are grinding some more PGA Tour 2K25. We're almost to Eagle. I think we can do it tonight. Good thing that Botrix has joined the channel. What a week to be alive, my friends. It is Passion Week for those of us who are believers and followers. What a great weekend it is indeed. We had a very nice Good Friday service at our local assembly gathering place. And Mrs. D and I were able to also check out a new site for the Domino House. That was also, we couldn't get in, but we checked it out. As you guys know, we are currently deciding to move. Our lease is up on our condo, and we are seeking other greener pastures. So, I know we can find a place. There's a lot of places coming up for sale here in the area. So hopefully we can find a place pretty quickly and get all that process started, because it's a process, man. If you have never moved or never bought something as large as a house, it is a process. It's not like just going to the store and, you know, picking out a house from the shelf. It's different. A little different than that, which it should be. I don't know if House Vana will ever come into existence, but I never thought that a car vending machine would come into existence either, but here we are. But how are you? How was your week? You have any big plans for the weekend? Let me know. Jump in the chat. Tonight's bubbly is orange cream, which is fantastic. Hope you all are doing well. Let me pray for us and we can get started. God, we thank you for today. I thank you for this opportunity to be with my friends here online. Thank you for the technology that you have given me and all of us to be able to do this together. I pray for a blessing of fun and fellowship and authenticity. I pray that somehow, some way you speak through me and that you give me the words to say and the words not to say. Thank you, Lord, for this opportunity. Bless all who come into this place. May they find you, and may they find peace and rest and hope. It's in Jesus' name. All right, let's do it. So, here's the deal. We're so close. We are so close to Eagle. I think we're so close to Eagle. Let me pop this up real quick. Uh-oh, you're seeing how the sausage is made. I never like showing how the sausage is made, but sometimes you guess it is what it is, you know? So right now we are birdie 3, which we have 2 ranks to go up in birdie. We have a long ways to go, but I think if we get 6 solid wins tonight, I think we can make it. I mean, it all depends on who you face, right? So if someone is 900, I think it's true that they are weighted differently than someone who's 600. I don't have definitive proof on that though, but we are We are climbing up. Last time we totally got 5. We were 5-1 last time. So I think tonight we can. I think we can go 6-0 tonight. Our swing is locked in. I haven't warmed up though, so that might be the off thing tonight. And we're up against a real peach of a guy here. Oh boy, here we go. Turn the game up in my ears a little bit. All right. We don't have enough. I think we stinger it right into this chute right here. I think that's the play. Although it still might go long. That was a heck of a stinger. Just the first cut. That'd be good. He is definitely rocking a look. He has committed to that look and he is rocking it. He's a little bit shorter than we are, but who knows? Maybe he. Oh no, he's not. We're away. That's amazing. I thought he was way back there. All right, 15. So that'll be 137. 9 iron is too much. So we're going to go full wedge. And we're going to have it roll out just a hair. Let's see how well we can place this here. No, too far to the right. And way under. Okay. Well, maybe we should have practiced a little bit. Maybe we should have warmed up just a hair. I do like his commitment to the knee socks, though. His moniker, a bit sophomoric and crude. He placed it where we wanted it to be placed, so let's see if we can nail this super flop here. Because of how I swing, I've learned a little trick here. I have learned the hard way that if I try and manipulate the stick, let me make this putt first. If I try and manipulate the stick to go the other way, like instead of doing my normal swing, I do it the other way, worse results come out than just doing a straight swing and letting the chips fall where they may, and moving off to the right, knowing that the bias will correct and go forward. That made no sense whatsoever. It's all right. I'm gonna go hybrid in here. I also just realized that I did not switch over to my my ranked bag either. That might be some of the issue. That's water. All right, we got ourselves a little competition here. did it again. Oh, nope, it hung on. He just wasn't paying attention that first time, I think. We have enough to win here, and he concedes for us. Thank you, sir. Sir Spitball. I would not be surprised one bit if he actually just quits. Especially if that happens again. All right, driver down this chute right here. I'm fine with that. Just under 200. I can tell, though, that this is my leveling up. So I have two bags, generally. I have a ranked bag, and I have a leveling up bag. And this is... I use the leveling up bag for career. Just so I can... If I'm already doing the career progress stuff, then I might as well use my bag that I want to level up all the stuff for, so. It is uphill, and I've got a wind in my face here. So I think I should be good. It's gonna just roll on up there. Yeah. It could have bounced a little more to the right. That would have been chef's kiss, but I'll take that. I'll take that any day. I feel like... Wow. Did he legit just do that? What a way to come back. Hey, Jordan, how are you, my friend? Good to see you. Thanks for the follow, man. How are you? How was your week? I'm still reeling from Masters week last weekend, so... Nope, to the right. Balls. Yeah, I cannot believe that this guy did what he just did. Jordan says, just chilling, watching NBA. Nice. I was shocked that, well, I wasn't shocked. I saw the Warriors win the other night, and I'm like, all right, well, we'll see how long that lasts. I think that they're not, I think it's not the Warrior team of yesteryear, but we'll see how far. I tend not to keep up on the NBA. I'm never shocked when they win. I know. I get more, Jordan, I get more and more shocked as the years go by, where Steph kind of is a little older. Yes, a little wiser, but when he doesn't have the super team around him, do you think like, all right, are they still going to go as far, you know? Okay, so here's the question. The guy brought it all back to all square. I don't think I can thread this needle here. Let me try it though. Famous last words. I don't think I can do this. Let me try it anyway. Like I said, this is my bag. That's my my upgrade bag. So I'm trying to take all that into consideration. Like, I'm not going to be as long off the tee. I'm not going to be as accurate. We'll see what happens here. Definitely not spinner. I think the pitch, if I bring it back all the way, I think it'll go okay here. Please sit down. No, too much run. If they beat the Rockets, I would definitely not be shocked. Yeah. I mean, here's the thing too, like, it's late, it's the season is at its end. Guys who aren't injured are more likely to be injured or have nothing left in the tank. So with some teams, because their bench is so deep, you have more of an opportunity to see like a full strength team because they can rotate players so quickly. Yeah, I honestly, for the first year in a little bit, I don't know who's going to come out on top for the finals. It'd be interesting to see who gets to the finals this year for sure. Yeah, I mean, and the playoffs for NHL just started. Yeah, so when I was in college, I was much more into sports than I am today. It was before I got saved, so I held up sports as kind of my idol, you know. And I remember at the end of my college semesters in the spring, I would always pay more attention to the NHL. But there were a couple friends I'd go to the bar with and watch NBA playoffs for sure. It just seemed like hockey was a little bit more, I don't know, not even. Because I remember, you know, when Sid the Kid came up and he was it was him and Ovechkin going at it, and there were still stars that you're like, okay, as long as they're on the ice, their team's probably gonna win, you know. But it is, I would say, definitely NHL is a lot more exciting to watch. That's for sure. It's kind of like the difference between pro football and college football. For me, at least, there's a little bit less. In college, there's a little bit less drama, you know. Same with the NBA, college basketball. There's a little less drama, but people have their sports, man. They'll watch whatever they want to. I think five hybrid coming in might be a bit too much. It might roll past here, but if I do choked, it's probably going to end up in the bunker here. See, that would, okay, so that's a quad perfect, first one of the night. But I was offline enough. It didn't cut with the wind like my other set would, my other bag would. So it's going to be interesting to see how I mean, I'm up one, so all I need to do is keep that consistent. This is my first year playing this game. Lots of fun. Right on. So Jordan, you have not played any 2K. Have you played any golf games yet? Or is this like your first golf game, period? That was a great shot. What do you think of it so far, by the way? I've been playing golf games for 20 years, so I'm kind of ambivalent. You know, some years are great, some years aren't great. I've kind of just learned to live with it. I'm totally going to preserve my lead here and go super flop. Oh, I need to dial that in more. I played Old Tiger Woods. Yeah. I like it because I've seen the improvement. Honestly, this, and I tell people this all the time, if this is your first golf game in a while, this is a really good golf game to come back in on. 2K23 was... It certainly had its moments. It was fun. But this one's just a little bit more polished, a little bit more visually polished. Actually, I would say a lot more visually polished. You know, people complain about the swing bias with Evo Swing. I think it's intuitive, and I don't think. I think they're just they. Oh, stay there. Thank you. I think compared to 2K23, they had to do something to, like, there were guys who were 3D printing, you know, modules to go over their controllers so that all they could do was swing straight. Like, there was cheating galore, and not software cheating, hardware cheating. So I think Evo Swing had to happen. I think it had to happen. Dial that back there. Yeah, I have definitely experimented with different styles, techniques since the swing bias came out, and I think I found with my micro swing, I think I found enough to make a go of it. I started playing ranked though in 23 to get to get 23. So I know that I'm solid enough that I can make a go of it. I just never was determined enough. So this year I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna make a go of it. I started streaming again, which when I was streaming before, I'd play a lot of COD. I actually just want to have fun on stream. I don't want to have to worry about sweats and all that. But all right, 21 playing 3 down, which is 19. However, I kind of want to go 18 here and go wide out. Yeah, exactly, Jordan. Just listen, play. You can go at your own pace, enjoy yourself. Oh, okay. Too far out. I mean, I wish they had all 4 majors, but having 3 is still huge. So the career is still pretty intact, you know. Did he just win that? No, I can have it. That did not turn at the last second. This isn't supposed to be happening. I wonder if he pops it into the water here. He did last time that there was water. I think it's hair. I think it's his hair. No, he went super safe and went center of the green. I don't blame him at all. I do not blame him one bit. Okay, we're gonna go choke 9. There's no elevation change. We could go, we can't go full pitching wedge. That's not gonna make it up the hill. We'll go choke 9 and then bring it back just a hair. I mean, we have to be aggressive here, so we'll flirt with the hole. I wonder if even we'll bring it back. I don't want to bring it too far back that it rolls down the hill, but the wind is going to carry it just a bit, you know. Stop, 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 stop. So my other bag has spin as the ball enhancement. I wonder if it would have spun more there. Did bro just drain that? What is going on? All of a sudden he's like on fire. This is what happens, friends, when we don't practice. Rat farts, man. One up. He's one up with 2 left. Maybe it's the sweatshirt. I think it may be the sweatshirt. I'm too hot. Maybe that's it. I do not believe for one bit that he got better all of a sudden. And just as I say that, bro knocks it into the drink. Oh, I feel so bad for him, but not really. Oh man, I'm clipping that. I'm fine with that. We can pitch it short. And he had to take such a, I mean, I don't blame him for not reshooting it, you know. He kind of had, no, not enough. He had to take a drop wherever he could, but He's gonna concede there. At least I would. Nope, he's going for it. Well, let's do a little flopperooski. Actually, be a super flop. A super duper flop. Pitching wedge. It's not going to flip on me, so I have to do my little hack here. Dial this in here. See, that was too far to the left. Okay. And I want him to concede this to me. Is that wrong of me? He doesn't. He doesn't want to do it. That's all right. I'll make that one. Back to all square. 1 to go. This is tough. I didn't think he'd be this tough after he put one in the drink on the first hole. Did he leave? No. Okay. He's here. Hopefully. I can definitely tell, though, my responsiveness for the clubs is not. I know that this is my off bag. Now, granted, the taco putter is a giveaway. I don't normally rock a taco for a putter. It's a par 5. We're gonna play it easy. Let him make the mistake. Although 3-wood, 3 hybrid ain't getting there. 3-wood's gonna roll too far back. Even a choked 3-wood. But I would rather be putting. No, I'm wondering if I don't risk it for the biscuit. Mordicus, hello, sir. Stay on that line, you'll be fine. Don't even joke about that, Mordicus. Mordicus, how are you, my friend? Good to see you on this fine Friday night. No, I'm not going to drop it in the water. You should have seen this guy. Yeah, he's dropped 3 in the water so far. So... Although, Mordicus, I do like your idea of, as a reciprocal for Tink Tink, that we also have to have Kerplunk. I think that's I think this bro's cheating. There's no way he can be this garbage off the tee and then, like, hit the pin perfectly 3 times in a row. I just don't believe it. Maybe I'm not meant to believe it. It's gonna run on down. It's gonna run on down. How does that not go in? I don't get how that doesn't go in. Wow. Okay. We're playing for position now. We are totally playing for position. Okay, before we did a 9 iron, we did a choked 9 iron with a little bit off. I think that's the same play. Yeah, it rolled out exactly what it was before. We play for closest to the hole, or closest to the pin. And I'm really hoping he knocks it into the drink. No. Okay. We have the advantage. Even if he makes it, which he might, I don't know. It puts the pressure on us, but... Okay, so we have the advantage. We can two-putt this and still win. That's fine. I'm fine with that. Mrs. D, are you going out? He's sassy? No. He's grumpy. I want him to finish this. Just for posterity. He's not going to, though. He's waiting. He's waiting for me to concede it to him. I got places to go, people. Okay, there's our first win. Can we go 6 straight? I think we can. Tink tink, everybody. Tink tink. I wasn't entirely sure how that was going to pan out, but I'm glad it panned out our way. I never understood that mindset. What mindset? Playing for position? Or, what mindset are you talking about, Mordecus? All right, so we only got 16 points up. Just finish the game and move on. Well, some of us realize when the end is apparent. So I would much rather just finish the game and move on. Just to you have time to do other things. Well, some people just, you know... Oh, I almost did it again. Poop stains. Why is that not working? Let's click it. Some people are... I don't know if he got frustrated or if he got, like... Whatever. I quit asking myself questions like that. People are just weird. He also might have timed out, and it was long enough in the process that it didn't count him as a timeout. All right, with every victory, chat gets to pick my shirt. What are we thinking here? Let me switch to my other side here. What are we thinking about here? Chat, let me know what shirt. I got this number a couple nights ago. I haven't worn that one yet. Gold is always a good option, just because it's something I would never wear in public. Mordecus is going pink. I tend to agree with you. They say pink is punk. Now here's the question: do we go like a magenta-y pink? I know I have... do we go another magenta-y pink? I thought I had like a light pink. Don't I have a light pink somewhere? That's kind of skin-colored. I thought I had like a light pink a light pink, like mock turtleneck. I thought, but we're going that shade of pink, that hot pink, that hot magenta. I like it. The question is, do we change our slacks to match it? We can't go pink on pink. We have to go, because we went with a stripe up top, we have to go solid color on the bottom. Pink and khaki? Pink on pink? Pink and jeans. Absolutely. Pink and blue denim, baby. Leopard print on bottom. You got it, buddy. I wonder if I have any leopard print. I don't think I do. Do I have leopard print? I think all I have is this blonde tartan. I think we go mom jeans. I think we go mom jeans or we go with short shorts. But I have to keep the belt. I would go short shorts with a cowboy belt. Or chaps. Pink with chaps, maybe? Nothing is wrong with pink and jeans. Nothing is wrong. I think we could go pink on pink. Let's go pink and jeans then. I'm just saying the jeans look like mom jeans. I have to kind of go like dad kicks right here. What look like New Balance? Those kind of look New Balance-y. Those do too, though. I think I'd go with those. Oh, those look more New Balance-y. Yeah, that's that pink on the bottom. Those are sick. I would totally do pink with jeans. Maybe not that form-fitting. A more relaxed fit, you're saying. All right, as far as hats go, I mean, this changes what we're thinking about for hats. I think we go with the Canadian toque, or maybe a light gray cycler's hat. I'm thinking the chaps. Here's what I'm thinking. Thoughts? I gotta have a little bit of bling bling, just to rizz him up a little bit. So let's go to accessories and let's give him a black and gold. We have to change the belt too. It has to be a cowboy belt, right? And then the John Lennon glasses. This was my fit to work on Friday. The old casual Friday. I used to love casual Friday, and then I ended up starting a business that you can just always end up being casual. I think it's this. I think it's this, and then we go like I don't have any pink gloves. Oh yeah, I think rugged brown glove, that fits it. That fits it. Boom. The John Lennon glasses are a bit much, I think. But it's almost like, hey, we're a sophisticated dad at home. Jordan coming in with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Thank you so much, sir. It's because of the pink shirt, isn't it? Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I wish I was on the screen that had my alert going on. I wanted to test out my Twitch Prime. No one has subbed with a Twitch Prime yet, and I wanted to see if my alert worked. Oh well. Yes, welcome to the Domino House, Jordan. All right, I think we're ready. I think we're ready to do battle. We are 1-0 I think we're golden. I think we're ready. If you're just joining us, welcome to the Domino House. My name is Lux Domino. I'm your Sherpa of streaming tonight. We are grinding, I almost said MLB, PGA Tour 2K25 ranked. We are on our way to Eagle tier. If you are new to the channel, my name is Lux. I'm a family-friendly streamer. I focus on sports. I do a little bit of shooters. Hopefully Delta Force soon comes out with controller support. But I'm a family-friendly streamer. Let me know how your week was. Let me know if you're doing anything this weekend. And we are off. I think I go upper tier here. That way it funnels down. Or I can go choked, which is different than chocobo. A little quad perfect. Start out the round. I like it. I like it a lot. Roll on back down. No, it's gonna be an awkward side angle. Okay. And bro here is wearing a bucket hat, wanting to make sure that the sun doesn't hit his eyes or the back of his neck. Equally just as important. All right, it's an awkward side lie. It's below my feet, so it's going to want to go to the left, but the wind is going to bring it back a little bit because the wind is from left to right. Move my cursor here. I do not know if I go... I think I just go... I think I just go choked approach. I'm trying to feel if I can... Oh, no, I went the other way. I was trying to think if I could combat the wind and just have it ride the wind straight, but it was the wrong approach to do it on. Rat farts. Whoop. That was a good one. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, he should be fine. Light rough. Mrs. D, my lovely wife, and I are ending our Lenten fast here this weekend, being Resurrection Sunday. And so all of, here towards the end, all of the rules just kind of petered off a little bit. But I'm still enjoying seeds because I never want to give up seeds. But we had a little bit of meat and dairy, so I think I think I need to chip it here. Kind of against the rules, but kind of not really. If I aim it right there, it will catch the hill. But I think I need to have it spin back a little bit so it doesn't go all the way to the right here. This is dangerous. Spin, 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 spin. I thought the rough would, take it back a little bit more. Huh. Well, it's playing 7, so 8 minus 1 is 7. Not a lot of turn here. I don't even know if I should play that much. Yeah, not much break. Monica says, I'm going to grill out with most of my family in the area after church on Sunday. Nice. How's the weather looking for you? Is it going to be grilling weather? I think we have rain on Sunday up here in Michigan. We had a lot of rain today. Although supposedly by Tuesday it's going to clear out. I think I'm going to be able to get out to the course on Tuesday, but we'll see. All right, 18 down, which is 6 down. Roughly right there, but there is a back wind, a tailwind, by 8. I feel like that's going to be a bit too far back. Well, let's find out. Nope. It was actually right on the money. I just needed to aim a little bit better. Gonna be like 80 in the Carolinas. Does the Mid-Atlantic area get hot early? I mean, it's middle April. That's not hot, man. It might be hot. I know it's hot for you. I get that. Hey, welcome back, guys. Hi. Man, my guy's just aiming. He's just darts. Right edge. Oof. I think I need to start getting him a little bit closer here. If this guy is putting like he is. It's 0 Fahrenheit where I live. How? Jordan, are you a research scientist in Antarctica, or? Where are you at, Jordan? From MB, Manitoba? Yeah. Okay. Right on. You guys won't hit winter until or you guys want winter. You guys won't hit summer for like another month and a half, yeah? Well, welcome. Carolina's yo-yo. 1 week will be low 60s, and the next will be high 70s. I feel like that's the Midwest too. Like, and it depends on the year, you know. Around there, if lucky. Yeah, yeah. You guys have even harsher winters than we do in Michigan. That's how the world works, Lux. You're further north. Canada is certainly further north than Michigan. I feel like I can tuck this in here. Almost a quad. Just a little kick to the right. Ugh. I think I took too much off of that. Jordan, one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, is from Winnipeg. Well, I don't think there's any break in that. Of course, the last time... Absolutely, YTJ, baby. I'm from Winnipeg, you idiot. The last time I said that there was no break on a putt, it went like dramatically to the left. But I do think that there's no break on this. I feel like Lance Storm, wasn't he from... I wonder how he and Jericho met up. I don't know if Lance Storm is from Winnipeg as well. He's polarizing here. Is he really? Uh-oh. Nice little quad. Little quad into the wind, though, so it didn't really go as far. Whoa. Bro is just ready to go. He just all of a sudden pulls out a bomb. I wonder if it's the bucket hat. If the bucket hat has gotten to my friend here, Lodima. I think he's even like, he's polarizing in the wrestling world too. Like, some people want him to retire, and some people are like, no, as long as he's still putting out good work, then why bother? And nope, not enough. I think I'm still closer than my compatriot here. We'll see. It felt like he was further out. Although I have to say my current favorite Canadian wrestler has to be Kevin Owens. Or Kevin Steen, I should say. Once again, I do not think that this putt has any break. How am I getting the putts that don't have any break? That's 2 in a row. 2 and 2. I don't know. This is crazy. Is anyone else seeing this? Play it off way to the right here. My name is my dog's name is Ballard. I enjoy Finn. I really do. I just wish his WWE run was more more aligned with what he showed in New Japan. When he was in New Japan, he was and Prince Devitt. He was just, especially for a little man, he was so good. And I think WWE just kind of, I don't know, just didn't know what to do with him. He came in at the wrong time. Like, if he had come in the current era with Hunter running things, would it be different, you know? But yeah, I like Finn as well. He's a good worker. He is a good worker. And he broke Becky Lynch in. He broke, what's his name? McDonough, JT McDonough in. So he kind of sparked that Irish revolution. I mean, it's risky if I go for this driver. Do I try and stinger it? I think I try and stinger it. Hopefully this gets up the hill. Low and slow, baby. Oh, that's got to cut right. Oh, it didn't make it. Jordan, did you grow up watching wrestling, or was it kind of a newer thing for you? A more recent, I should say a more recent thing. I grew up watching it, so. All right, 11 down, plus there's a headwind. But that means taking it back here. Oh, no, headwind. I need to push into it. So it actually might be okay. Going in it here. I'll watch it on and off. Oh, I don't think that's far enough left. Oh, I made a mistake. That just goes to show you that that was a quad perfect, and the shot was absolute dog water. I watch on and off. I only watch the premium live events. Yeah. I don't even, like, the last one I watched was no, I didn't watch Royal Rumble this year. I'm on and off. I keep, because I've watched it for so long, and because I have so much knowledge and like history with it, I kind of just keep tabs on it. That was probably the better way to do it, rather than do a full shot. Rats. I think he just went one up on me. I'll try and stick it close here, though. Get in the hole. Ooh, you can sometimes get those super flops in the hole, but I have not found the perfect formula to always get those in the hole. I remember going to my first live event when I was a kid, and that's kind of, I was somewhat into it, and then when I got into high school, that was when I kind of started to understand everything and watch it for the art and for the creativity of it. So I think that's what. So the attitude era in the 90s was when I came in, and it really can't get much better than that. Although this era that we're in right now, I'm enjoying keeping tabs on it from afar. Like, it's not must-watch TV for me, but okay, up 20. Man, this course is deadly. Up 20, but to the right. But I feel like well, that's what it is, though. I feel like if I hit a 3-wood, it's just going to roll to the back of the green, but it's uphill. So I need that extra oomph to get up to the elevation. But it did what I thought it was going to do. Stop right there. This is a tough course. Remind me never to play this again. Play this course again. Not like you have any choice, right? That would be a really cool mechanic, is if you could, right before the match, you could choose like one of 3 courses that you wanted to play. I think that'd be pretty cool. Kind of like how in COD you can kind of vote on which match you have, which map you have. I think that'd be cool. So devs, if you're watching, oh, he flubbed it. Oh no! How could he not go for a full-on flop shot here? Or even a super flop? It is uphill, so maybe that's why he didn't do it. Yep, still not going to flip it. So we're going to go as close as we can to center. Yeah, and there was no roll on that. No roll on that whatsoever. Oh, I kind of feel bad for him. Watch he makes this. He nearly did. This is what I love about ranked matches, though, is because it's only, you're playing one hole at a time, essentially. So, and I'm not even going to try and putt here. He'll probably concede this. Boom. I love the fact that you just focus on one hole. Like, yes, I lost that previous hole. Oh, heavens. I lost that previous hole, but, you know, you stay focused and calm. And just in a matter of a few hundred yards, your opponent can totally crash out and just give you a little present here. Yeah, I do think this year's WrestleMania is going to be interesting. I think it's probably even stronger than last year when Cody won. But I hope that they don't have anywhere to go now. I really wish they would have kept Cena face for longer until WrestleMania, and then have his last moment be, I betrayed everybody. I think that would have been better, but the way that they did it was fine. It definitely shocked people, and it will get people to watch WrestleMania to see Cena be a heel finally. But all right, this spinner hopefully goes in the right area. Sit down. Everybody sit down. That's the thing with spinners, is that oh boy, here in the grass of the long grass of the Serengeti. This is proof positive right here of the power of letting your opponent make the mistake. And he's not going to concede this to me, but it's not much break here. Oh, boy. If it's not much break Lux, why didn't you just play it straight? Crying out loud. Okay, last hole, all square. That was a mistake on my part. What did I start saying about letting your opponents make mistakes? Case in point, I made the mistake myself. I could have been one up with one to go, but instead, I should have trusted myself rather than kind of, I don't know what I did there. Another thing I've learned along the way, especially in ranked matches, is put the previous hole behind you, because you never know what's going to happen in the hole that you're on. Case in point, when our friend a couple holes ago all of a sudden shanked one into the ground in front of him, and he lost 2 strokes on the hole, we were able to come back and tie it up. Nice use of the backstop there, pal. Okay, we got to get this close. I do not want to go to sudden death again. Okay, so it's 15, which is 5. 7. I feel like it's a choked 7. Let's find out. Get on up that hill. And steady. Okay. I think he has a harder putt than we do, because he's coming down the hill and we're kind of going across the hill. No, we're going up the hill, it looks like. He's coming across the hill. Oh, no. Okay, this is our chance. It looks like there's right to left initially, but I don't think that that's going to actually matter. I think only the left to right on the end of it's going to matter. And clearly not that much of it. Wow. All right, he could still miss this. He nearly did too. Okay, we're going to sudden death yet again. Now this is where, once again, closest to the pin matters. I'm not going to worry about who wins this hole. I'm gonna put all of my effort into nailing this shot. So 17 is just under 6. It's already at 6. And there's a little bit of a cross breeze. My thumb slipped off, and I almost pushed it forward, all the way forward. Nope, not enough. He's gonna definitely get closer than that. Unless he shanks it. I think I just lost this hole, everybody. Yeah, he can get closer than 38 feet. He sure can. That's 16, 12. Okay, so now I switch gears. I didn't get closest to the hole, but if I make this, it forces him to make it. So now that I didn't get closest to the pin, I have a new objective to worry about here. And from this far out, I have no idea if this is going in or not. Like, the best thing you can do is just lag it up there. There's no way you can tell, unless you have a system of counting dots and finding all that, but okay. See what I mean? Like, closest to the pin matters. Most of the times where I am in sudden death, it does not come down to who wins the hole, because you're just even still. You've spent all match battling each other back and forth, and it only matters how much you can. All right, we lost one. That's fine. That's fine. I'm not upset about that at all. We gave that up. I feel like I was not doing my very best. So we're back down to, yeah, 600. That was a good match for him. He got 20 out of that. Man. Excuse me. All right. I blame the pink shirt. I blame the mom jeans. How funny would that be? All of a sudden, I get onto a losing streak just because of my my attire. I don't think that's how it works. Okay, playing against a lefty here. A fellow lefty. Playing golf the way the Lord intended. Left-handed. Is this the same course? Oh, crying out loud. Oh, boy. I'm just gonna stinger it. That's what I did last time, so... And it worked out. Although this one might be a bit long. Oh, boy. In the tall grass. I mean, it's buried, so if this comes out at all, I'd be shocked. Okay, it at least flew a little bit. But it took so much off because of the lie. The lie penalty on that was pretty big. Okay, so here's where a little bit of luck pays off. Well, we don't believe in luck, but chance, I guess. He was on a downhill... the ball was I was gonna say the ball was above him. He played that. I don't know if that's a member's bounce or what. But he definitely played that to the right. That was a great shot, bro. Great shot. I think we're gonna do a spinner into here. We have the room. Let's try and make it a bit more straight. Oh boy, what happened there? Oh no. I tried thinking it like my putting stroke, because it was pretty close to straight. But the margins were so small, I guess I should have treated it just like my normal swing. Okay. His went a little bit more to the right. Cut. Cut. I should have kept it that original. That would have gone straight in. Trust your instincts, Lux. It pays off. Yeah, I'm not conceding that to him. Nice stash, though. I can appreciate that. I need to turn the fan on. It's getting a little hot in here. Hey, the fan is on in here. Golly. Whew. Yeah, I just don't want to bring in any noise. Maybe I'll keep my headphones off for a while, because the headphones tend to add some heat. All right, here's the deal. feel if I do a choked swing, I mean, it'll stop a little bit more online, but this course is just so hilly that it's going to roll out no matter where it is. Uphill 5, so it's at least another club. I think 7? I think 7's the play. Just going to bounce it out a little bit more to the right. That's right on line if it holds. Stick, stick, stick. No. I could have gone with a choked on that one, I think. I just wanted to make sure I got it above the hill there. He looks like a power player. How did he get up here? Huh. Very interesting. Got a heck of a putt, though. Drains it. Wow. All right, boys. We have to bring our A game now. He made that putt look easy. Okay, gotta tie this. He can't go 2 up for the first 2. I think it's just barely a cup out. Cut to the left. So it was a full cup out. Full cup to the left. Okay, well, I wasn't completely off, so that's good. So much for going six straight, though. As soon as you get to birdie tier, it changes things. People are like, he's just nailing it. He's not nailing his yardages, but his accuracy is great. -5. That's only 3. Plus there's a tailwind. So if we do 7 with the 2 of the tailwind, and a little bit more roll, I think we can get there. Curve it on in. Nope. Cut back. Not as much rollout as his, but I did the same exact thing that he did. Which happens. Low side? Nope, got it. Wow. He's putting on a putting clinic. A clinique, if you will. And then there's me. How did that start out that far to the... Wow. Okay, well... You win some. I don't know if I can come back on this one, but we're gonna try. Aaron D'Amato, check him out. Is he a streamer? He plays like one, man. That's what you get in ranked matches that you don't get normally. Is that if a night like Friday, and at a time like that we're at, you're getting all the good players. You're not getting any of the bad players. So it makes sense why there's so many darn good players. All right, down 1. We're just gonna go right at it. Might be a bit too much. Or a bit too little. Yeah. Because I underswung it there. It was, what was that, 97? I mean, it was online. I just didn't hit 100%. And he did not take the lie into effect. into play. So let's see if we can get a little bit back from him. Although if his short game, the rest of his short game like that is as good as his putting, we're pretty doomed. Like, I have to start going for it. It's hole 13. I have to start going for it here. Oh, not enough power. Good line though. Really good line. I initially thought about doing a super flop there, but it wouldn't have benefited me at all because he was so close to the hole. It wouldn't have mattered, you know. It wouldn't to have we ended up tying anyway, but I had to get aggressive there. That was the right time to do it. I just didn't execute it well. He's off to the right. Okay. Tougher shot for him. If I can nail it close. 36 is 12. 60. I wonder if it actually plays 12 though. We'll find out. Because I feel like that wind is going to carry it. Yeah, the wind carried it. I did exactly the same thing he did. I didn't think about the wind. This is one of the it's certainly challenging, I'll say that, but this is one of the worst course layouts. Maybe that's why they included it, Lux. Yeah, he's really good at pacing those out. All right, we can get him here. Nope. It was good speed and everything. For whatever reason, I no longer see those straight lines for my chips. It's like that. I just don't. I used to be able to be so good about, okay, this is how much break it barely needs to then just drive into the hole. From here on, I could have won the last two if I just would have been a little bit more, I don't know, on point, I guess. It sounded like a driver. It didn't sound like he hit 3-wood. Yeah, he hit driver. But he's got way more distance than I do. So I wonder if he's a power hitter. Or maybe his clubs are just... I mean, I have, what, 4 power in mine? Alright, the wind is 5, so take that into consideration. That's 3. Think like right there. Ball is a little bit below my feet. That's going to pull it to the left. Ugh. I mean, it could still turn out fine because he could not shank it, but he could, or be right on line. Bro is just that good. Well, at least I dead-hearted that one. I won't concede it to him, though. I want to see him make it. But he just won. He won that in solid fashion, that's for sure. I would be shocked if he missed this. Yeah. Okay. Well, what did we learn from that, Lux? Never play that. I'm 3 down. Oh, I thought that was 16. 5s look like 6s, do they not? Watch him ace this. Watch him ace this. That is insane. There's no way I can beat him now. I have to get so lucky on this. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way I'm not making this putt, man. So he's the first player I have seen that it actually pays to be. I feel like he's a powerhouse just because his accuracy is really good, but his power off the tee is more than you can get from just club enhancements. It feels that way, at least. Yeah, dead hard. Wow. He thrashed me. Did we just get demoted as well? What a night to play Warzone, huh? I think we just got demoted as well. Because we lost. Oh no. We're still at 570 something, I bet. We're still at 570 something. 591. He was actually not that good. He was only 582 after that. Wow. Okay. It's the pink shirt, clearly. I don't know what else to say. I have to, I mean, sorry, Mordicus. I have to change the pink shirt. It could be nothing else. Nothing else ever other than the pink shirt. We gotta go back to green. Let's do teal green instead. Yeah, I like that light gray. I do wish that 2K brought in their creator suite from WWE 2K. That would be so cool in a golf game. We are gonna go with, where's my short pink shorts? Actually, I dig, where are they? The Nike? Yeah, I dig the Nikes. Footwear, I can't believe we changed all of this before. I very rarely change anything. It was really for Mordicus, he's the one. He's the one, Your Honor, blame him. If you're just joining us, welcome to the Domino House. My name is Lux Domino. I'm your Sherpa of streaming. Tonight we are trying to rank up in PGA Tour 2K25. It's not going well so far. We're 1-2, but I have a feeling that our chances just got a little bit sweeter here. We're feeling good. Hopefully we don't get that same stupid course that we've been getting. I want to double check too how much. Yeah, still has a ton of spin. Yeah, my driver has slotted four powers. Huh. Yeah, that guy was just good. I mean, he was hitting everything. Okay, let's see what happens. I don't know. Nip a win. I don't know if that's the one that we've been playing or not. It didn't look familiar. I should have checked out the daily quests too, see if I needed to change anything in my outfit to hit some of the daily quests. I didn't see what they were today. I don't think that this is the same course. I think we're good. We'll be able to grip and rip it, baby. Grip it and or rip it. Take my boots off too from today. I still haven't done that. That might be why you're hot. That's not why you're hot, Lux. I promise to never do that again. Oh dear. When you've got sunglasses on, you don't see that. All right, we got one boot on. Here we go. All right, 18 up, which is 6. It's another club and a half down. 5-iron, choked approach. Pulled it a little bit. Needs to sit down though. Hot. Sit, sit, sit. I'm okay with that. I mean, I could have pulled it back a little bit with spin. Had a little bit, I mean, but you're coming in with a mid-iron like that. You're not spinning a 5-iron, all right? I know that this is a video game, but that was the smarter approach. Play a little shorter. I need to start doing that. I typically do that, but I don't know why I didn't notice that on this hole. Hold on. Oh. Okay. Wow. He can nail it in, and he probably will. Wow. What a start. You think you're going to get on, you know, have a few laughs. Enjoy the company. Then you face the sweats. I did so well on Tuesday. If you joined us with that for that stream, I was 5-1, and I feel like I really had everything dialed in. But tonight, not so much so far. All right, 23. That's 7. So it's definitely a 5-iron, but I don't have enough. A Stinger 3-iron. A Stinger 3-iron off the tee. All right, that's got to sit hard. I mean, not a bad result. I'm chipping instead of putting. I'm closer to the pin, technically. That's got to get... As soon as I hit that, I'm like, it has the right line, and then right at the end, it just trails off, man. Unbelievable. And watch this guy sink it from 20 feet. Are you kidding me? That was almost. He's too good, man. Although those are the ones, the little uphillers, those are the ones that you can't miss. You feel foolish if you do, that's for sure. Just like those. Those 2-footers. You can't really miss those. Alright, let's see how he plays this. He's got driver out, it's par 4. Gio Cabedo. I guess it could be Beto. Gio Cabedo. Well, right down the chute. 370. Almost 375. Okay. The wind is not helping us, so he's a bomber, dude. Like, I hit that with a little bit more power, and I am nowhere near him. What's with all these powerhouse guys? Man. All right, 7 down, which is 2. It's going to help. The wedge is going to help a little bit. I'm sorry, the wind is going to help a little bit. I hope, at least. Man, okay. I'm not as dialed in as Tuesday, that's for sure. I feel like Tuesday I would have gotten that within 10 feet. But I also played a little bit more that day. Like I didn't play any before the stream, so. Ooh. That's a interesting line there, bud. Watch him nail it and it doesn't even matter. Actually, Lux, he was going for the part of the green that doesn't have any break in it, so he could just aim straight at the hole and not miss. Wow. Wow. Definitely puts the pressure on, that's for sure. Crashing out here, guys. What is going on? 2 under? Down by 2? Yeah. Wow. I feel like this happens every other stream. Where it's not quite put together here. Put my cans back on here. I mean, I'm definitely going driver. Quad. Spinaroo. That's really the only play here. If that was just like 1 inch to the right, that would have spun fine. I mean, I'm glad it hit the pin just in case it would have flown over the hole, but ooh, his flop is just a little off. I mean, if he made that 50-footer, the chances of him missing this 20-footer. Yeah. Well, we're going to be taking a break here. Wow. I mean, to be fair, he's just been on. Bro's been on, you know? What are you going to do, you know? Quad. He's longer than me. He's more accurate than me. Not that this is a comparison game, but if you're not on and your opponent is, then another quad, by the way. That was as good. I mean, that was as good as you can do with a 3-wood, you know? I mean, there's not much you can do. A 3-wood, not only a 3-wood, not just a 3-wood, but a 3-wood through trees. I'm just getting my levels right here. That is the weird thing, that as soon as you take your headphones off or your cans off, nailed it. Ooh. The levels that you got used to are different. It feels different, so. I can 2-putt this here, so not a lot of pressure. I don't know what it is about me reading putts, but I'm just off by, I've been hitting close, but I've just been off by an inch, 2 inches, you know? Okay, 10. That's 3. Plus a little headwind, but I've wanted to land them short and then roll them up there, so this is probably good. I think it's too far. No, distance was actually fine. Distance was good. So for me, I wonder if switching the ball fitting to, although that won't affect my putting, more weight would affect my putting. The how off you are based on how much you read it. I can't count myself out yet. This guy's good, but I'm on the comeback here. Nailed it. Nope. Left. No. Wow. .315, so we got 16, 17, 18, 3 left. I can still come back. It's just gonna be interesting. Quad. Good signs. Maybe it's because I haven't been stroking my beard enough. Okay. It is a par 5, so a little bit more leniency here. That's plenty of room for that 3-wood to run. Especially with it needs to kick right hard. There it is. Keep rolling, baby. Especially with that little uphill. I feel like if I hit that 100, because I backed that off, it was like 97, maybe 98. I feel like that would have been golden. Okay, here's our opening chat. Let's go. good pitch. He seems like a guy that would have good control over his pitches. All right, that's not moving hardly at all. I'm going to go left edge because there's a little bit of right to left, or a little bit of left to right. And then it should balance out here at the end. Come on, let's go. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, no. I was halfway back in my micro swing, and I could feel that the joystick was shaking rather than moving. I should have just let go. Rats. He's gonna drive the green. I mean, if that rolls down all the way to the gallery, he might be... But I have to hit the best. Will a pick even get there? No, pick won't even get there. I have to hit a splash that gets there. It has to land like right here. Sit. Nope. I don't think he's two-putting here, chat. I think he's gonna nail it close. Put the dagger in. All right. I mean, still not completely out of the realm of not happening, especially if I learned my mistakes from the previous chips. Nope. Not far enough. Rats. I went for it. Well. That happens, you know? It happens. Sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some. That's just kind of how it goes, you know? I'm going to take a quick break. Grab some water. Splash some water on my face. Be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to the Domino Welcome to the Domino House. My name is Lux Domino. I'm your Sherpa of streaming tonight. We have been trying to play some ranked, get a little progression up the ladder in PGA Tour 2K25. Not happening so far. We're 1 for 3. We're gonna practice a little bit on the greens first, get some breaks dialed in, and then try this again. Let's go. Okay, the straight ones I feel like I have. I feel like I have the straight ones down. So we're going to go where there is more break. Yes. Okay, we're gonna put auto mulligan on. That way we can dial this one in. All right, so that there's no, it's not downhill. It's not the distance that I have a hard time with, it's the break of it. So this is kind of going the same. Ooh, that came out hot. Came out hot. Rhythm-wise, that probably blew it past the... Blew it past the line here. The break line. It's so tough, too, because every putt, at least for my micro swing, is technically... like, they're ridiculously straight. Oh, except for that one. That last one at the end kind of whoop. But that's the power of the micro swing, is all of a sudden you can make pretty consistent putts. That one, I pulled it a little bit to the left. I just started it out a little bit to the left, but it's because it's a smaller swing path instead of this, it's this. You can have consistent putts, or you can have consistent enough shots time and time again. And usually putting is like that. So let's count these. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this first grid line right here is 4. So from the middle to the edge, it's about 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3. I guess I should count this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Middle. This one is 7. Closer to the, so we have a 4, we have a 7 at the end. Here's the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have a 4, 5, and a 7, which means it's going to break quicker and then not break. It's going to break quicker at the beginning of the break, which is basically what happens on breaks anyway. But if we know that we have a 4, and we just take it with the elevation that it gives us, the marker that it gives us, because it's past the hole. It's not downhill or anything. So it's one foot more. If it's a 4 to begin with, I think we were doing a full cup out. So the middle of the full cup. If we imagine a full cup to the right there. So that would be a left edge of the full cup. Or a right edge of the full cup. Okay. Like I'm gonna remember this. It's weird being a field player too, right? So, because I don't normally have a system, 2, 3, 4, 5, slower at the end here. 21 feet down 2, so we're going to go 19. There's a 4, but there's a 5, there's a 7, there's a 10. So I'm going to go, here's 1 cup, 2 cups out to the left. So not enough speed. And then 3 cups out. Which got it there. Which blessedly my micro swing, like right there, the power was off, which is what threw it off. I had a little bit more power. But blessedly, the micro swing is such that you can take that out as a variable. Your swing path is much more consistent because you're not moving the stick all the way down and all the way forward. So okay, so slower, closer to the hole, and it's about 3 cups out. Okay, I feel like we know a little bit more. We just have to... It wasn't just our putting that got us this last time, so we just have to be smarter, I guess. I wonder also if we go into our bag here. Where's the mouse? Come on, buddy. There we are. If we go into our bag and add the a different fitting, if we do the forgiveness fitting or the flight. I mean, I have 204 of those, so that will knock down the wind variable for me. So that's at least something. All right. Ranked match. Let's do it. We can at least get back to where we were. I think we can do that. It's not out of the realm of possibility that we can do that. Huntington Sound, a lot of beach there. Giovanni, spelt differently than you would normally spell Giovanni. Interesting. He's a tall bloke too. Look at him. I know you, baby boo. I know you can. Ooh, they're going a little bit out to the left here. I feel like this is a link style course. Or it's set up to kind of be really, really odd fairways and long fairways and long grass, bunkers. I like that little glitch at the end there. Play the draw, a little bit more power. Kick left. I like that. Keep going. Okay. We're just as long as they are, but we're in a better position. Let's see if we can capitalize on that now. Ball's a little bit above their feet. A little bit of a hill there, but yeah, they switch clubs. It's a commitment to go with the underwear showing through the thermals. Any time here. That's a pretty good rollout right there. It landed super short though. Can't do spinner. I might be able to flop it. I think I can flop it here. Nope, not gonna flip. So we're gonna aim it out here. Oh, a little bit to the left. That's all right. One, two, three. I feel like it's shorter, so it should just break hard here. Yep, no, not enough. Needed another half cup. Let's see how good they are at putting. Okay, so they missed it too. Man, if every green is like this, oof. Brutal. So it ended up not mattering that both of us got it. Well, they got it closer than... I wonder if it's Gia, G-I-A, because it's a female? Because usually Giovanni, if it's a male, if it's G-I-O. So I'm going to call her her. I'm going to use that pronoun, but... All right, lots of room here. Big power. Overswung, but I made up with it from the little power boost that we got. I mean, she played the green on the last one really well. She had plenty of run on it, and it's not like she really made a mistake. She just missed a putt, so that's definitely allowed. A little errant shot to the left into the bunker, maybe. No, it held up on that top grass there. That was a break she needed. So I'm going to go here with it. I'm going to play it super conservative. The ball's not really below my feet, but... let it roll out here. I mean, that may have seemed like conservative, especially to what I usually do, but that actually turned out to be like the perfect shot. And she's got a slant like that, you know, a hill. Which normally, like in real life, you wouldn't be trying a flop shot there. Like, that's just not... You have enough room to just tap it out with your wedge or to try and putt it out. Okay. This is just outside right edge. I'm gonna go a little bit more. Nope. Go back to where you were. Right edge. I feel like I have to go a little bit more. Okay, that was right edge. Right edge was dead hard of it, so what seems like a slow mover is right edge. The more you putt, especially in this game, the more that you realize that there are certain patterns that you can pick up on, but if you don't play enough, you're not going to pick up on those. I wonder, do I play it safe? I could go over here. Let's go over here. Let's split the gap here. I did not want to chance it over the bunkers. That was a good shake, bud. Well, she's trying to play a major fade. Look at this. This is the kind of thing, if you don't hit it right, or correct, I should say, you could be in danger. Oh, she was not lining up where I thought she was. Interesting. I wonder if she did like a choked approach there, or a choked tee shot. Well, she's got her driver out, so she did driver on deck, but it's just not gonna be enough to turn that corner. So I think we might be able to have the advantage over. We can go over the pit here. We don't have to play it close. Ooh, you see there? That little wobble. That would be my finger. Yeah, I'm fine with that settling there, because that was 2 hitting 3. So, and this is for her, it's 3 hitting 4. So she's got, unless she nails it right next to the pin, which she might. I mean, I have noticed, though, to stay competitive in ranked matches, you have to be on par 5s. You have to be on the green on 2. No, she stuck it close. I wonder if she planned that. She knew that she couldn't get it far enough. Okay, up a foot. 1, 2, 3. I think this is that. That's 3 out. But I'm gonna go 4. I should have gone a little bit more, shouldn't I? Yep. Good speed though. Can't be upset about that. I mean, I could be, but but I won't be. Yeah, dead hard for her. No break at all. Look at that. It's like she's played this course before. I think it's a dude. But it's Giovanni, not Giovanni. So maybe I'm wrong about the Italian language. It wouldn't be the first time, let's put it that way. That one horrible accident I had in Naples. What does that even mean, Lux? Let's see, 3 wood? Yeah, I think I'm gonna play smart. 3 wood. A safe 3 wood with quad. Perfect, let's go. Safe that ends up in the first cut. I have to look that up now. Inquiring minds want to know. Well, they hit it a little bit more right than me, but yeah, so Gia is the feminine and Gio is the masculine. So like Giovanni, Giorgio, Giuseppe. I'll just call her based on what the language tells me to do. 9. I feel like will get us there. Even though it's up 6, it will land short and then roll up. I think if I do choked, it's going to be too much under. Of course, I overswing and lose yardage anyway, but that seemed to work out there, chat. Come on, let's go. Wow. I was not expecting that. That was a heck of a putt. I mean, all I have is a little tapping, but 2 up. 2 up through 4. I also wonder what platform people play on, because I know that the FPS helps the accuracy of your swing. So lower FPS players have a little bit of a disadvantage because they're not getting as many frames when they're swinging. But I wonder if that actually does come into play. All right, this might end up in the bunker. It probably will because of my overswing. Yep. I shouldn't have tempted it. I should have played the full 6 and then... I mean, I have a little bit of wiggle room with the 2-shot lead, but I should have played the full 6 and then spun it back a little bit. Let's see if she did the same thing. No, she went long. She went right at it. That almost went in the hole. She almost dunked it. That would have been great. Live on stream, she would have dunked it. All right, I have plenty of room to pick it out here. I'm okay with that. Those usually don't go that long. Those usually stay behind a little bit, so... I'm surprised that that flew out as much as it did. It seems like her lines have been really well. I mean, from what I've seen, her putting's been okay. Like she nailed that. What was that? Like a 20-footer last hole. She just hasn't put herself in the... Ooh, tough break. Hasn't put herself in the position to get the easier putts because of her approach shots, but I know all about messing that up, don't I? Oh, man. Okay, good recovery. Okay, tied it up. We got 3 to go or 2 to go? 4 to go. Wow. We are not out of the woods yet, kids. Ooh, a little quaddie. Quaddie karate. I have noticed that she's not as long off the tee, so it'll be interesting to see what her tier is. Her putting's been pretty good. Matched up okay with me, just not as close on her approach shots, which is... I mean, Not necessarily something that you get with time. Once you start to learn a little bit more of how to read elevations and how to read wind, but she's not like even close to me on the tee, so I wonder if she's new. I wonder if she's a newer player. I'd be shocked if her rank was higher than me. There are a lot of holes in this on this course that are extreme dogleg left and dogleg right. I just now noticed that. I'm okay with that. We'll see if she played it smart again, like the other time she had that horseshoe in to the left. She played it back purposefully because she could have a full shot in. Taking her time. Nice little draw to her shot. Nice. Good distance there, lady. See if I can nail it close, put the pressure on her. Spinner. It's uphill. Oh. Coming out of that crabgrass, it must have been difficult for virtual Lux there to get under it and get the spin on it. That spun nothing. That run like a... The tale of two different holes right there. The fact that we tied that and our approach shots were that varied is very interesting to me. All right, 2 up, 3 to go. I'm going to stinger it out here to the right. Because I do not want to flirt with that sand on the left and have such a narrow gap to try and squeeze it into, so I'll gladly play back. She went full driver. Okay, she drove it just as long as me. Normally she doesn't, so I wonder if she actually is a better rank and she's been purposefully not hitting her tee shots. That makes sense. All right, up 2. Do not want to get it right because that's going to funnel off the green. But it's harder to hit 94 here. So if we play it under just a hair and then spin it back. I've learned that the hard way, and clearly I haven't learned it completely, but the yardage that you're given, don't, play a little bit under, because irons are going to roll out a little bit. Wedges are usually going to stick where they are, but on a 60 degree, it's going to stick and then spin back a little bit naturally. So play irons a little bit further back so that they roll up more. Play wedges a little bit past the hole, but then have them spin back a little bit. Once again, a tale of two holes, completely different. There's no way we played that. It could play that any different. So right here, I'm kind of at a disadvantage though, because my wedge is not long enough and my 9-iron is too long, even if I do a choked shot. So I'm going to fly it up into the air a little bit more and see what happens. Yeah, I need more backspin on it. I need to get better at that shot. Because my gapping is such that my 9-iron a lot of times is the one that I'm hitting full in, but it's typically, this yardage specifically, it's always just a little bit over. So I'm having to do a half shot or a 3/4 shot. Great distance there. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna go 2 cups out. Okay, right edge of 2 cups out. That sealed the deal. 3 up on that one. That's a big win. That's a big one. Get the confidence back. I want to see what she was. Because she might have just been a higher birdie than me. They don't normally do like wildly different. Like I know she wasn't going to be an eagle. No, she was a par 1, so she was under me. Man, that makes sense. She'll get there though, man. She had some really good shots. Let's go. I'm not drizzling poopies anymore. If you're just joining us, welcome to the Domino House. My name is Lux Domino. I'm your Sherpa of streaming. Today we are playing ranked. We have our friend, the Texas Hammer, in the shooting gallery with us. We're gonna play 9, see what happens, see how he's doing. I actually, in fact, have no idea who the Texas Hammer is. He might be a CD character. I don't know. My name is Lux. I'm a family-friendly streamer. I do a lot of sports and shooters, mostly PGA Tour 2K25 like tonight. Climbing up ranked. Hope you're having fun. Hope you had a good week. Let me know how your weekend is looking. Weekend plans at all? Let's go. Let's go. I'm gonna play it right here. And hopefully it doesn't go further. Hopefully it kicks left. Yeah, that's what I wanted it to do. Good. Ooh. Boom, 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 boom. Solid drive from Hammer. I wonder if at all, when he plays PGA, if he hits a really good shot, does he say it's hammer time? I want to know these things. All right, full 9, 3 under. There's a little bit of a wind here, so I don't want to do a complete choked shot because it's going to take too much off of it. But I am going to pull it back with a little bit of spin here. Now the wind caught it. If I had just made a little bit more of an adjustment for the wind, that would have been money. See, chat, I learned my lesson with the 9-iron. You guys, your coaching has been valuable to me. Your coaching has been valuable to me. Very, very valuable. That's right. Right at it. Right at it. It's pretty slow. I think it's 1 cup out. I'm gonna do middle 1 cup out. Okay. Was left edge. That's good to know. Okay, down one. We can come back though. I don't want to get into my mind that, oh, it's less than what you think, because there have been plenty of times tonight where it's been more than I've thought, so... We really need him to hit it into the ocean on this one. The ocean. He doesn't. He hammers it. As his name suggests. Or is this Kilowatt? Is that what this is? I forget what this one's called, but I know it well. I forget what this one's called. I gotta look it up. No, this is Highfield. This looks like no, I don't remember the other one now. That was struck very well. Left side of the green, though. Wonder if that was intentional. Oh no, I mean that did not look that way from his point of view. Let's see, uphill, 6-iron. I think that'll be fine. I'm worried about it landing here and then rolling back, but I think that should be fine. A little bit of pull. Low quad. To the right. Yeah, rats. Oh, that little back hill. I wasn't expecting that one. Let's see how good he is from far away. So maybe on that one I should have, because it landed right next to the hole, so I should have gone with the choked approach, and it would have, because it was a 6-iron, it would have busted through the hill there. I shouldn't have been so afraid of it. I have no idea if that was the right line or not. Ended up pretty good though. I'll take it, especially for Eagle. I'll concede to him. Here's where we are testing the idea of, does conceding a hole come back to play later on in the match because they want to be kind to us? It's happened more than enough to call it a potential trend, I guess. He's only up by 1 through 3. Easy to come back. Speaking of trends, look at those pants. Those pants are highly effective at keeping burglars away. Let's put it that way. Yeah, he ain't going to the cliff, that's for sure. Pretty good shot. Pretty good shot. Okay, 8-iron. 24 is 8 back. That's 10 back, but with a little bit of a wind. I think that'll help us. I think that's right on line. Sit. Come off the hill, that's fine. Okay. He has a little bit of a ridge to go over here. No, he's gonna avoid the ridge now. Okay. Doors open for us. 8 foot. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So they're both 4. And I think 4 we did 1 cup out. Let's find out. Nope. 2 cups out. He's got a little bit of a comebacker here that's not quite. No, dead heart. Good shot, pal. Let's see if he concedes this one to me. Come on, you know you want to. Come on. Okay, still one up. I have a feeling he might just be playing this like on the DL because he's not very active when it comes to aggressive, like making changes right away. And so sorry. Oh, okay. There's a little bit of a break for us. A little quad. So here's the funny thing. It ended up, I feel like, no, not as bad as that. I was gonna say it ended up worse for us, but I don't think I can say that officially. Although he made lemonade there. When life gives you lemons, that's as good as he could probably do from there. So 13 up is 4, plus a little bit of wind. Okay, no quad perfect there. Just keep on putting the pressure on him. Missing those putts. He might have had to go to bedtime. I don't know. That's a win for us, man. Come on. Why did he quit? Wow. Okay. We're back to even. Gave us half the ranking. Salmi. 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 Sammy? Slammy? I mean, if it was Slammy, it'd be a little flip there, but... Salmi. We'll call him Sal. Oh, man. All right, Sal, welcome to the Domino House. Let's go, buddy. You are live. And the server is taking forever. Come on, server. That's what's so funny about this game sometimes. Like, you think everyone's on, and then you... Like, certain matches, they go really quick, everyone's really responsive, and then... Sometimes you get booted from a server in this instance. Oh, we got him. Alright, Sal, let's go, buddy. Hey, it's a normal course, not a Highland course for once. I feel like we've been on Highland-style courses all night. That's just a feeling, though. Okay, he's down in the gully here. Taking his time. Of course, Sal, time is money, so let's get it moving here. Okay, a little right of it. And he's wearing, or he's got a, oh boy. He's that kind of player. He does not take this game too seriously. His ball is one of the ones that has a hat on it. Oh boy, I'm glad I didn't push forward on that one. It could be a little left. Yeah. Rats. And the wind really held that up. I should have clubbed up. Quick. Very quick. Even that's not far enough right. Not far enough left. Wow. I missed it in the wrong spot too. Let's see. It seems like his is... No, he's aiming left too. Neither of us hit the good spot to hit this in. So I get a little bit of read from his putt here. So he goes one cup out, and it breaks to the left. So I'm gonna go one cup out right edge, curl it in. That's where switching your camera does help, because if you're on a similar line, you can see the break and then take advantage of it. 5 iron, 12 up. That's 4. I'm at 3 right now. I feel like if I do that, there'll be enough to roll up there here. But I know that I had the wind taken out. So that, not enough to the right. Massively to the right. Okay. Wow. It just keeps on getting better and better. Let's see if Sal does anything better. I was not expecting the wind to take it that much. I did fit the right fittings, right? He did the same thing, although his isn't as bad as mine. His is... Oh. Nope. A little bit more online. It's alright. Let's see if we can spinner it up here. Actually, yeah, long flop might be a better shot here. Hey, we can actually flip it. Awesome. We have a little bit more control of it then. Of course, I say that and then completely mess it up. That head, I should have thought of the headwind. I should have clubbed up. Nice, way to go, Sal. Making a comeback here, buddy. Next on the tee, from Vancouver, British Columbia. I don't know if he's from BC. I'm just spitballing here. I mean, his really held up there. Held the wind and moved right on him. So I think if I aim left edge, I should be fine. Yeah, not as long as his, but... All right, 29 down, which is... Oh boy. Which is 9. So 220. But I'm at 226 and then the wind. I feel like if I do an approach, it's going to be too little. And it's going to go in the water. So I'm going to do a full 3 iron. That might have been a mistake, but that was a perfect swing. I'm okay with that. Let's see if he has the same thought as me. He's been a draw player, so he could aim a little bit more to the right and draw it in and be a little bit more safe because he doesn't have the bunker in play. I guess he's a fade player. So all of that is completely wrong. That's right on it. Yeah, I think he went 3-iron as well. Downhill. For Eagle, Sal. I just can't get over the odd shimmer that happens when that ball spins because of that little visor. It's so weird. All right, 18, playing 15. Playing 3 cups out and then slower. Or 2 cups out, so slower. I'm gonna play 2 cups out. Should have played 3 cups. It's not gonna stay. Rats. Should have played 3. That's my mistake. Clearly, no one else is here to make the mistake. Get in there, Sal. Good putt, buddy. Left edge. Little dead heart. Okay, Sal's got honors. 16? Oh, we're not even close to the end. This would be a good one. Moving his ball further over to the right. Yep. That way he can make that corner. Which I feel like if he's a fade player... Yeah, he's a fade player. It's funny when people think of a draw. That is a draw player's advantage. But if you line it up right, your fade is just gonna ride the tree line and then push out. So it's not a huge deal, but you are gaining more distance if you're drawing it in because it's gonna land and then roll towards the hole. But he looks like he had no problem with the distance control, so. Wind might take that a bit weird. I don't know what I was doing there. I was just kind of an automatic. It's late, it happens. Could be a 9-iron in? That looks like what he's got. Maybe a wedge. That's right on it. No, it felt like a wedge then because it just up and stopped. So we're playing 13, playing 2 cups out, 2 cup right edge. Finally, I got one to go. And that would have just been straight in the heart if it was 2 cups out. I didn't have to play it 2 cups right edge. Good shot, buddy. He did the same thing. Okay. Sal, you're taking me to the... How can you tell how many cups over to go? Kostak, it's a weird thing. Welcome, by the way. Good to see you. It's a weird thing because it all depends on the speed of the green. So each of the greens is going to roll different depending on which course you're on. It's going to depend on your putt weight your attribute for your putt weight, and if you put any fittings on to help with your putt weight. So for me, the trial and error that I have had with that's bunker. Oh heavens! The trial and error that I've had in the putting practice area, I have figured out with all of my attributes and fittings that I count how many seconds it takes for the grid dot to go from the middle of the box to the edge of the box, and then I do that for each of the ones in the practice facility. I do that for each of the speeds. So if it's a quick, how many cups out does it take to get to the cup? So it's a long feeling out process, but once you nail that and your gear doesn't change very often, once you level up your gear and get all the fittings set, you can do that in the practice facility, and then each course that you go to, it's just a little bit off here and there. So yeah, it's a bit of a process, but let's see, 21 up at 7, playing 7, but there is a 10-mile-an-hour wind, but it's an 8-iron, so it's going to land and then roll. Not much cut on that one. Good question, though, Kostak. Do you play the game much, Kostak? That was great, thank you. I'm gonna play around. With that in the morning. Yeah, it's weird. So once you have it leveled up, your club's leveled up and your player leveled up, nothing really changes. So you can read the course consistently. You're not having to worry about, oh, was that because I didn't have enough leveling up on my irons or my ball attributes? So yeah, going to the putting facility. So like each of these grid lines is pretty much going the same speed, so it's going to break a consistent amount towards the hole. So once I figure out how many cups over it takes to nail that speed of dot into the hole, I can then kind of figure it out from there. So it's kind of a little bit of it's a less than perfect system because it takes a little bit to get used to, but on this one, I'm not going to worry about it at all. I'm just going to lag it up there and see what happens. I have 175 solo games played and 100 duo ranked games. I don't know if that's a lot. That's probably more than me. Do you play mostly on, are you on console or are you on PC? Better my system of just kind of guessing how far left. Well, okay, so here's the thing with feeling players, you can get a long way from feeling, especially a lot of players in ranked. You'll find that they're feel players, but they have the ability to do that because their approach shots are within 10 feet. So if you nail your approach shots all the time within a certain distance, you really don't have to worry about quad perfect. You don't have to worry about nailing every single putt because you're within 10 feet. So the variance of putts, you're not going to have any double breakers. You're going to have pretty much a more dialed in approach than people who are putting from 20 feet or 30 feet. Console, well, right on. You, feel free to drop your 2K gamer tag in the chat, and I'll add you as a friend. We can play sometime, man. It'd be great. All right, to 22 down, which is 7. It's playing 7 back, so that's just to route the right shot. But if it lands here, it's 8 iron, so it's gonna bounce and roll downhill, playing right with the wind. And I'm not thinking there's too much downhill on this below my feet. That wind's gonna take it back. Oh, too much. Yeah, rats. Miscalculated the distance on that one. Yeah, I started playing 2K23 on console, but then when I got more serious into streaming, I ended up building a PC and then playing on PC. But there's a little bit of an advantage on PC because you can get a higher frame rate. Well, and for people who cheat, you can cheat. But yeah, there's a little bit of an advantage on PC just because of your frame rate. But there's a simplicity to the console playing that, you know, you're more comfortable because you're on the couch. It can be a lot less stressful. I know some pretty high quality streamers though that use consoles, so there's so many things that can go wrong on a PC that hurt performance. And nice putt, dude. Dang. Yeah, too many sweats on PC. Yeah, too many sweats. Well, and console players can now, I believe, turn crossplay off, finally. I think they added that to the most recent update. All right, so the middle, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So pretty constant all the way through. I'm gonna go 3 cups out and then a bit to the left. Nope, not enough. Need to go all the way 3 cups out. Rats. Okay, he just snuck up on me. He's 2 up now. Rats. Yeah, the sweats, you never know, like, even when I was playing COD, you never know, like, are they just this good, or are they enhancing their performance, shall we say? That's the only family-friendly way I know how to say that. With a golf game, you're like, if you're playing with a Cronus, or you're like going pretty hardcore into finding a way to cheat, like, it's a golf game, you know? Like, just have fun. It's not like there are golf leagues that can make money like COD or, you know, Fortnite or a competitive shooter. All right, 16 up. Definitely club up, but not that much. 16 is 5. 45 plus 2. So I need to bring it back just a hair. Actually, no. If I'm playing... See, this is where I'm just going to play wedge and then try and run it up there. This might be a horrible idea. Especially if I overswing. That turned out to be one of the better ideas I've had this round. Yeah, cheats for losers. It is, man. It's fun being bad and then seeing progress. Yeah, I mean, that's... I honestly, with a game like this, that it's no longer as simple. It's no longer as simple as pulling straight back and pushing straight forward. There is a little bit of finesse to it. It's really cool to see people finally get a swing path. Like for me, I use a micro swing, which there's going to be an upcoming video on YouTube, so feel free to subscribe so you don't miss that video. But I talk about my micro swing and how it honestly, literally changed my game and how I play. I used to swing all the way back and all the way forward, but then when I started doing a micro swing, you get close to perfection as you can. So I switched to a micro swing, gosh, probably a month ago. So I'm not pulling all the way back. I'm pulling just a little bit of the way back and then pushing forward once it gets there. So my upcoming video on YouTube, if you want to subscribe and check it out, I think it'll come up next week, if not the week after. I talk more about it, but that was the aha moment for me when I realized that I could cut out half of my error of my swing and really dial in a swing that is pretty much straight all the time. You know, plus the fact that I'm using, you know, a taller stick on my swing stick. But I was, even on a regular size stick, I was doing the my micro swing and it was working. So I think that aha moment for me, it got me going. I'm like, all right, I'm not going to put this game down. I know that there's something to it. So it got me more excited, and much like you're saying, like, you're bad and then you see progress and you're like, this is cool, you know? Yeah, it's a trip to get used to, that's for sure. I'm gonna go a little bit longer here and see what happens. No, it's uphill, so it's not gonna... I think I need right there. So basically the tip is you basically pull the stick only as far back as it starts the animation, and then you hold the stick there and the animation keeps going. So my stick, instead of moving all the way back, I'm only moving it that much. And I almost totally ruined this hole. I did not deserve that one. I should have missed that completely. So at any given moment, I need to win this one here. I need to shut up and win. So you notice that on my swing path right there, it's legit like almost the straightest line you could think of. So I think what's happening with the stick, I know, right? I spent 2 weeks solid dialing this in, and it was painful, let me tell you, because like you're holding the stick there and the motion is still going, so in your mind you're like, no, I have to pull all the way back. No, you don't. So by only pulling the stick some of the way back, so the stick going all the way back is messing with it. For some people it does, because you're adding that much more of a path that can go wrong. So if I pull the stick all the way back, I haven't missed a perfect on the way down. For some people, pulling it down, there's that extra little bit of sway right or left. But if you get used to feeling the right path where you are just by moving a little bit, you're not gonna go all the way down and kind of swing left or swing right. So it just cuts out half of the swing, which for some people that might be where they're messing up their swings. So, but I dialed it in for sure. It took me a long time. 11 plus the wind. It took me a long time to dial it in. And I'll still mess up from time to time. Oh boy. I'll still mess up from time to time and then pull it just a little bit back and it'll go off for my contact point or my swing plane. So for the top. Well, here, Kostak, here's the other thing too, is that my build is such that because I'm now only focusing on my contact point, I don't put like anything into power. I put all of it into contact, so that makes my contact point bigger. And then with all of my irons, which is my irons and wedges are the biggest that I have trouble with nailing that contact point, I put contact as my attributes as well. Yeah, I'll show you my attributes when we're done. Yeah, be sure you could, I mean, there's no perfect way for me and how, like, for my controller and how that's a really good shot. I think I just lost this thing. To win the hole. Crap, I gotta pay attention here. All right, 22, 17. I gotta go 4 out, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Closer to the hole is 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. Yeah, come on. All right. That got me excited. I can't make any noise though because my condo has a quiet hour. I'm really excited about that one though. That was a great shot. So Kostak, it might be for some people, they might need some help like with rhythm. So this, and be sure to check out the video when that launches. I think it's going to be next week because I'm out of town this coming weekend. But for some people, it messes up their rhythm. Like doing a stick, pulling a stick halfway down, their rhythm gets messed up. So all of a sudden your rhythm is like negative 12%. All right, 16 up. Wedge up here. 16, that's 5, a little bit. I'm gonna pull it back just a hair because I want it to stick right in here. As long as I get closest to the pin, I should be fine. 7 miles an hour left. It'll come off the back. Okay. Yeah, so rhythm might be one thing that gets messed up, and I say that I go over that in the video. I think the biggest thing is once you find your swing path and you're able to hit it 90% of the time, focus on contact, because if your contact is at 100, between your attributes and your fittings, it's gonna be the biggest mark that you, no matter where you push up on it, you're not gonna miss it. And even if you do miss it, it's by just a little bit. So let me show you my fittings and my attributes real quick. That was a heck of a round. Come on, chat, let's go. I don't know how much it made my rank go up though. 606 to 619. Not a whole lot. Well, we didn't get I will make one more win. We're at least positive for the night. No, not exit game. Don't do that. Yeah, let me move to this guy here. All right, first my attributes. So I noticed if I put at least 90 in my contact, that's enough for me to, for the most part, hit it every time with my fittings that are coming next. So I was able to put a little bit of power in my attributes and still feel like I'm putting the ball out there 300 yards all the time. So if you want to take a screenshot of these are my attributes. I'm a technician build. 55 power or 52 power, 90 contact. So here's the thing that you might have to mess with a little bit if you want to try this. You have to get to the point where it doesn't matter, like, how do I explain this? You want it to be automatic every single time. So for me, I messed around with how much the game is correcting my bias. And then I messed with once I got that to a point where, okay, this is always the path that I'm taking based on how much it's correcting. This is natural for me. It's not all the way over to the right and then to the left. So then I changed my swing path to help represent that bottom target. That, okay, now that I know where it's no longer correcting it, the bias all the way, I want as big of a target as I can get, because even if I'm a little bit off or a lot off, with the swing path at the bottom, I'm still hitting a lot of it. So I honestly, shaping and recovery aren't really a big thing for me. Funny, my correction and swing path are exactly the same as yours. So this might be the key, man. This might be the key for better play. Once I figured out my rhythm, I put entirely almost everything in transition. Here's why. A lot of times, I am now, unfortunately, because of what they did with the most recent update, I'm not using flop shots and super flops anymore, really. Like, I still am, but I'm kind of cheesing them a little bit. Transition is going to help you nail, almost all the time, nail that specific percentage. So if I have a half shot or a 3/4 shot now, it's just a little bit weird for me and my timing with moving the stick back a little bit and then trying to nail the timing and hit my transition mark of where that circle is. I had a harder time with that. So I need a little bit more help in transition, but some people don't have a problem hitting that every single time. The two other people that I have seen do this, they had more like rhythm issues. So those are the two to play with. If you start to see, and I'll go to the driving range with you as well. Putt weight is huge. Putt weight is huge. That way, no matter where you put, that's not true. You have an easier time reading breaks, and with a half swing, it's going to be harder to feel a rhythm. So you're going to want that putt weight to kind of take some of the curve off of it, if you will, and then everything in rhythm too. So basically, putt weight and rhythm as well. And then for my fittings, I think this matters too. I think fittings are a huge part of this. So my driver, yeah, so contact and path, you think that they'll help, right? But Ma Kachada, a YouTuber, Ma_Kachada, he did an amazing video on he walked through the differences of all of those stats, and path and contact were the two that did the least amount. It was rhythm, putt rhythm, and it was whatever the other one was. Just involved my clubs to blue today and put my fans on. Nice. Yeah, so here's the thing, once you get everything to sapphire, and once you are able to put it at the max, you're gonna see the maximum amount from your fittings. So +4 on your fittings. For driver, just because off the tee, I want a little bit more distance to make sure that I'm up there with the power hitters. I have 4 power and then 1 contact. I do not see on my drives really a hard difference between my contact point. If I'm off a little, like for whatever reason, I'm better at driving than my iron shots. So I don't need much help with my contact point there. So 4 power, and this is for my driver, my woods, and then my hybrids. All my long clubs have extra power on them, just so I can get to par 5s and 2, just so I can get off the tee with everybody else. So it's 4 powers and 1 contact. Then all of my irons also have 3 power, but then I'm adding transition once again, so that I have that forgiveness of hitting my mark all the time, right? On my iron shots coming into a hole, sometimes I'll have half shots with my 9-iron. Sometimes I'll have half shots with my wedge. The power is there, so I'm gapping my wedges and irons correctly, so I have 10 to 12 yards each of my clubs. But if I need a little bit extra, I can half the club below it or half the club above it to make up for the middle gaps. So if I'm doing half shots or 3/4 shots to fill in the rest of my gaps, I personally put a lot in my transition. Yeah, if I'm not struggling transition at all, I should leave it. You never know what. So the more that you play with a micro swing, the more that your mind is going to be completely thrown off. It takes time for your mind to get used to, oh, I'm only bringing it back halfway. Once I get that automatic, same spot every single time, then my mind takes time to, well, it doesn't feel right that I'm pushing it here because this is too left. But if I push it here, that's center, but that feels too right. So I would say get used to the micro swing and then potentially go back and change transition points, because it might help you, it might not. All rounds, yeah. Get some rounds in, get some practice in, and then just take notes. Do it offline, don't do it ranked, do it just local matches, and take notes of like, hey, I'm driving it really well with the micro swing, I don't need any help there. My iron shots tend to do this. That's having the swing meter and then the stats next to it. It's so helpful to know what you're doing wrong and how to correct it, especially when you try something unique like a micro swing. So that's for my my irons and wedges have a couple transitions just to help that out a little bit. And then for my wedges, I actually have one more of those because I noticed I was doing a whole lot more half shots, and then my super flops and my flops were so biased that way that I needed extra help hitting that power. So I knew at least if my plane was off, if my path was off, my power wouldn't be. So that's why I have an extra one there for all my wedges. And then putter, I have split out rhythm, and I have split out what else? And weight. So once again, the weight takes off the amount of break that you're able to read. No, I shouldn't say it that way. It technically messes with your putt power, but I have noticed that the difference that it makes is actually it helps you consistently hit your power enough that you're reading the breaks with enough power, with the correct amount of power. You're not overpowering a break or underpowering a break. That's what I mean by that. Pretty much I play online. I've been playing ranked since 65 without buying any VC. That's the way to go, man. I love no VC builds. I think that's great. I would say with practicing though, just to help, just so that your rank doesn't get completely out of line, do a local match or do like part of the career. If you're not doing career, by the way, it's an easy way to get VC. It's an easy way to get like cosmetics and fittings, especially fittings. Play career if you want fittings, because the fittings are consumable. So you lose your fittings every single time you use one. You play around, you lose a fitting. So if you don't have these stacked up, you're gonna lose them every time. So doing the career will help you get more fittings. But yeah, I think online, it's a great way to play against each other, play against someone who's better than you, and you can learn a lot about, oh, this is what they did here, and this is what they did there. So that's my putter, rhythm and transition, or rhythm and what was it? Rhythm and weight, putt weight. And then my ball, I go in between spin, and right now I have flight. I have a crap ton of flight to use, so I'm gonna use them. Yeah, so that's my fittings too. So here's the thing. I'll go into the practice facility. and I'll show you what I did to kind of dial this in. Me and my friend have gone against some Condor players. They're a unique bunch. Those there's not a lot of them. When I looked at the leaderboard, there actually aren't a lot of Condor players. There's maybe 20. But they, like Kyle Berkshire is an actual golfer, and he has lost only like 15 matches and he's won like 127. So you get some pretty good players. We beat one in duos, but his teammates so his teammate brought down the average. So I'm gonna show you kind of what I did. I started with driver, and I took wind off because I want to see these statistics without any kind of variance. I want to see what the club actually does. So how do I'm literally just taking, I'm a pinch grip player, so you can use a thumb though. You can do the micro swing with a thumb as well, but I found that a pinch grip helps with maintaining the same exact path every single time. I wish that I had a cam here, a top cam here, but this is my stick, and legit all I'm doing is moving this much. So I moved maybe this much and then pushed it forward. So yeah, pinch is a unique thing. So I think it adds control, but it also is, for the micro swing, I think it's easier to control where you're bottoming out at, because you're not feeling the bottom of the controller. You're not feeling where this is at. You're kind of just in midair. So you kind of need your thumb to kind of, that's kind of where it is right there. But the downfall of pinch grip, and I say this in the video that's coming out in a couple weeks, next week, is it's sometimes I have found my fingers get shaky. I get a little shake on them, and I will let go of the stick halfway in, but then I'll kind of push it back and pull it, like these little micro jitters, and it'll throw off my swing. I'll try and do one here. I try not to do them at all, but so essentially you'll see like this, like it'll error out, but it'll like do it quickly. It's crazy. I just did a few pinched in my transition field. So pinched is, it takes a little bit to know. Right there it showed like up, up, up. That was me not holding the stick steady when I pull it back. So that's 2 quads in a row, 2 quad perfects in a row. And then the hardest thing for me is judging, okay, as I'm dialing this in, where did I go off? So for me, I'll try and think of it in terms of, I'll try and mess it up here. So I can see, okay, if I'm pushing it really to the right, if I'll push it, okay. See, even there, my mind didn't let me do it. I'll try and push it offline. I'll really push it offline, just for the sake of, okay, so right there, I was off, but pushing it forward, because I'm only halfway down, I was able to correct it on my push forward, right? So technically I was off, or I was on going back, but I was off going up. Once you dial it in, it's hard to go off. It's messed up. So do this for every single club in your bag, right? So go from driver to 3-wood all the way down to your wedges. And aim at the practice facility. Don't just hit straight shots. Try and hit your aim, your marks, so that you can figure out, okay, if I were to do a half shot, if I were to do, well, you can't do that here. If I were to do a pitch shot, what would it look like? doing halfway down, it will mess you up, but in a good way. I have found it to be very invigorating to my swing. And to be fair, like I'm not gonna lie, having a custom, like a pro controller, it helps. So like once I dialed in consistency, just like with COD, the money is in your dead zones. So you cannot adjust a dead zone in game right here like you can in Call of Duty or any first-person shooter. But there are like your standard Xbox controller. You can go into the accessories or whatever they call it on console now, and you can mess with the dead zones, right? So if you pull the stick back and to the left by a certain amount, it's not going to register that it's pulled back until it reaches a threshold. So mess with your dead zones too, because for some people, halfway back feels like on a certain controller, it feels like it's going back, but it's not really going back. You know, I have a FlyDigi Vader 4 Pro or Vader Pro 4. So it's got Hall effect joysticks, which don't have any stick drift. I have custom, a tall thumbstick to help me with accuracy, but you do not need all of that to get really good at micro swinging. I mean, it doesn't help to go get control freaks. I know a slew of other players that use control freaks, and they're on console. They don't do micro swing, they do full swings, but even then it helps them with figuring out where they're at. So a lot easier than normal sticks do. But there you go. And just like that, we're at the end of the old stream here. But thank you guys so much. I have a thumbstick I've used for MLB. I couldn't use it to save my life. When I used to play MLB as well, I used control freaks, and there is accuracy to be had, my friend, if you force yourself to do it. But here's the thing though, this method for a lot of people would take the fun out of it. So if you get to the point where you're just like, I'm thinking too much, I'm not having fun enough, don't worry about it. Just go back and play it normally. But I think that there is consistency to be had in dialing in the stuff that your controller gives you. Like my Xbox controller gives me the ability to mess with the dead zones. I started doing that on Xbox before I went on PC. So I knew that going in, I could adjust my curve a little bit and how my thumbstick reacts. So, okay, let's just try that. And I was to the level at which, okay, I'm streaming again after a couple years. I'm back on stream. I want to get good enough that I can at least compete and kind of get some content brewing. So that's what made the switch for me. For everyone else, thank you so much for joining us tonight. Hope you had a wonderful night. Hope you have a great weekend. We'll be back live tomorrow, 7 a.m. We're going to do 1 extra hour tomorrow. 7 a.m. Did I just say 7 a.m.? 7 p.m. 7 p.m. 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. We'll do 1 extra hour tomorrow night. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Hope you had fun. I'm glad that I can walk this path with you. Cossack, thank you so much, man. Appreciate you. I see you. Thank you. See you tomorrow. And for the rest of you, have an amazing weekend. If you're a believer like us, enjoy. Here at the Domino House, we enjoyed our Good Friday today. We are looking forward to Sunday. So enjoy this weekend of waiting, and I will see you tomorrow. I'm out. See you later.